this funding and that happening. Then slightly reduced.
Okay, sir. Yeah, Ravi, last.
Sir, my suggestion is during this COVID, some of the companies become rich. Okay. So one of the company is your company that
Eastpin.
Eastpin or something.
Eastpin, we can ask 50,000. Yeah.
Yeah. So he is sponsoring. As per my understanding, I saw.
Yes, welcome everyone. Welcome to the live session for the course Product Design and Development. Let me see the Google Sheet that you people have posted questions here. So I have not many questions here, but still Luca Vinay Kumar would like to know about manufacturing processes. I have some questions in the forum. Yes, now I'm able to open. So there are certain questions that people have asked in the forum, and those are addressed, and some have even asked us to discuss about them in the live session. So this course, this time we have good number of registration, but I could not see many questions in the forum, and also in the Google Sheet, not many people were asked. Yes, in product design development, the manufacturing processes that you have asked, those are already discussed in the course. During the course that we have discussed the manufacturing processes which are there for the product design and development. Majorly, we have discussed the rapid manufacturing processes here. Any questions if you have, we can definitely take. I think Mr. Luca, you can also, if you're there, you can maybe post a question with a more clarity? At what specifically would you like to know? So we discussed till now, I think up till week 11, the content has been posted in the course. And this we have discussed about material. We started from what is product design, fundamentals. We talked about the product design, visual design. How does that go about? Certain elements of those were discussed, and value engineering as a concept of bringing up new project or new product, that was elaborated. Then materials in product design, what kind of materials are there, how do we select the material, or the selection in the selection of material manufacturing processes also play a big role. So selecting a manufacturing process and the corresponding material is important. So design for manufacturing was next discussed. In design for manufacturing, it has such an sister concepts along with it, in a way that we have, after manufacturing, we have assembly. Design for assembly is one of the concepts. Design for maintenance, design for sustainability is also one of the concepts that we touched during the course. Design, but what is mentioned in the course as design for environment in a way. Then in the product design, we discussed about the patents. How do we register patents? What is patentability? What is creativity and innovation? We differentiated them. And then came the part which was quality control and quality assurance, which was important whenever we design something. It has to be within the control limits. The tolerances have to be talked about. The processes that Mr. Luca asked, we have discussed about rapid prototyping, because when we design a product, we need to develop the alpha and beta prototypes in a very legitimate manner, and those has to be close to, beta prototype has to be very close to the functional characteristics of the product. So to do that, rapid prototyping, or these days it is called additive manufacturing, plays a big role. And demonstration of that has also been discussed in week 10. In week 11 is discussing about the computer integrated manufacturing part, in which also a demonstration is there. In week 12, what are we going to discuss is the next week that we're going to open the reverse engineering. Reverse engineering is taking the project that or the product, anything that you have, and reverse engineer that. Try to see how is this product developed. So it is not illegal just to understand how the product is developed. We cannot breach any patent rights or so, but we can definitely do R&D, do research. We can understand, we can learn from there. Then in small things in the product design, that is when we say managing competitiveness. Multiple people work in the similar kind of project or similar kind of product in the market. So what is the USP? What is the special? What is the value proposition that we are going to propose in our product? That is important. That is discussed in the next week in managing competitiveness. So I have seen that many people have also registered for the exam. If you have any queries regarding the exam, that also could be cleared here. So any questions? I think I could not see many questions here. So in the forum, we had questions regarding the visual design of the product. People asked about rhythm, the difference between curve and line, then the primary colors, operates. Those were the questions which were asked in the beginning. And we have Silva MTech at you. So he asked about the patent procedure. What is the procedure of the patent? What are the steps in patenting? It depends upon the place where you are. In India, generally, the detailed steps, if we say for patenting, there are 6 steps. Detailed steps, when we say there are 10 steps, we can just jot it down, or we can maybe short it down to 6 steps majorly, or 3 steps majorly, as number 1 is the patent search, number 2 is the alignment with what you have, number 3 is filing. So accordingly we can go. So regarding repair also, we had a question, sir, what is the question? What is repair, and what do you mean by repairing of a machine? Repairing is putting the machine back into the original position with the patent, the position that is the machine is operable in a way. So Murli, do we have any questions in the live session, or do they have option to post the questions here? If we have, it is good.
Yeah, Amandeep, actually they don't have an option to post questions directly in Zoom, but they are posting questions in YouTube.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
If,
YouTube chat.
if anything is there, you can just let me know. You can maybe copy it here.
Yeah,
You can-
sure.
yeah.
Just a second, just.
Yeah, you can just see whether any queries they have there. So regarding the exam, it will be multiple choice questions equivalent to or similar to what you have got in assignments. There would be numerical questions. The calculator that you need to use is the TCS IO1 calculator only. Just practice with that, because other calculators, the procedure or the way we use the calculator, sometimes it makes a difference. Like taking under root, sometimes we put the value, then take under root. Sometimes we put under root sign first, then we put the value. So try to practice with that so that we do not lose time during the exam. So that is important. The MCQs, all of them would be having 4 options. You have to select one of them. Exam pattern, yes, Jeevan Jyot, Google Oath, only also about the exam pattern only. So I'm just covering that. It would be divided into various sections. The first section would have the question that will just warm you up. That will be very close to the assignment questions that you have. Second section would be the exam would be a little new questions that would be covered in the exam, and for that the study material which is there in the course would be well enough. Also the course references that we have given, you can also go through them once, the books, that will be helpful. And the third section would have the numericals and small calculations, try to see the small formulas or small relationships which are given in the PPTs already, so that you can take. How many marks questions are asked from assignment in CBT exam? I told you the first section. I can't exactly tell you the number of questions or the marks, but I could see, around 20% of the questions would be already would be there, but it could be rephrased or that could be put in some other manner. So, but it will be from the assignments only. This is how it goes. So I think Jeevan and Satish, they are more concerned about exam only. Exam that is not a big deal. So I think you already know the evaluation criteria. 20% of your assignments would be taken into evaluation, and this 25% would be taken, and this 25% means 8 best out of the 12 assignments that you have submitted. 8 best of them would be taken, and remaining 75% would be your final exam. So any other questions you can just post. I also have with me Professor Ramkumar, so he can also interact with them.
Yeah. So I think he was going on fine, so I did not want to interrupt. So welcome to this course, and I am sure you are almost in the final phase. Don't worry, you use your common sense. The questions will be straight. You can definitely score good marks. Don't worry about it. We have set questions in such a fashion such that you go through the lectures, understand the concepts properly, you can answer. So any questions, please? Please give details about research funding in the area of product design and development. All startup companies, if you are from Andhra, it is Telangana government giving, Andhra Pradesh government is giving, government of India is giving, PRISM. So there are a lot of funding. So it is funding is not a problem. The only thing is interesting idea, innovative idea is not there. Ideas are there, but ideas are not feasible. So if you have an idea which is feasible, definitely don't worry, money is not a problem. Can we learn real design part through this course? Can we learn? See, you should understand this course is not focused towards one particular company or product or something. It is just like a book. It is a course. So course will try to give you a broad opening. After you finish the course, you have to implement your learning into one particular part or product for your betterment. See, if you right from the beginning, if I take that, okay, let us assume a shaft and I go around teaching around a shaft. So that does not suffice a huge audience crowd, right? So in that way, we have planned it. We have exposed you to all the elements of product design. So once you finish it, you can use it for your, whatever is the domain, you can use it. Anybody else? Any other question? Okay, so we will wait for another couple of minutes. If there are not many more questions, so then we will wind it up. But we are here. We will be here till, if there are questions, we'll keep going.
Fine, Mulli, if I think let us wait for 1 or 2 minutes. If nothing comes, then we'll close this session.
Yeah, because
Sure, Amandeep. Sure, sir. We will wait for 2 minutes, sir.
yeah. So we'll be happy to take questions.
Right, sir. Right, sir. Sir, we got 2 questions which I posted in the chat, sir.
Yeah, so Amandeep, can you take or should I take? Sir, can you suggest some topic for research related
This
to
you can
product
take.
design? Okay, so product design, there are new techniques. See, product life cycle time is getting shrunk very fast. And there are a lot of new scientific tools are coming. For example, axiomatic design, TRIS, all these things are coming. So if you can take up any one product and apply TRIS, apply axiomatic design, apply design thinking, apply nudge thinking. So you will try to see how to improve or how to quickly go towards the solution. You also have topology optimization. So you have so many things are available today. There are a lot of things which you can do in product design. It's not only mechanical, you can also do service product design. For example, how do you reach out to people very fast? UX also can be integrated. Okay, so in that way, you have a lot of research topics which can be done. But look at involving scientific tools to enhance the performance of product life cycle. So to reduce the product life cycle, there are scientific tools. Please use it, and that can be published. It will be novel of its kind. So regarding assignment,
yeah, the assignment is sufficient to score good marks. I think it's already covered. It is good that you read all the questions in the assignments and prepare them well. But I told you that 20% of the paper exam would be from the assignments in a way that would be rephrased or so. Rather than watching videos, definitely watching videos might take some time. It is always good to watch all of them once again. But to cover this, we have given the transcripts of the video as well. You can read the transcripts one, or at least you should go through the PowerPoint presentations, which are given as course notes. So this would help you to score good marks. So there are always small questions, a few questions which are out of the box, which are not regularly. If you have learned the course, you will be able to answer them. That will go in this pattern. Sir, key video sufficient है पेपर को क्वालिफाई करने के लिए? The same thing I have already answered.
हाँ सर, क्वालिफाई नहीं, बहुत अच्छा मार्क ले सकते हैं, करा सकते हैं. Don't worry.
अगर
See, have confidence in yourself and you will do it. Don't worry. Okay, so if there are no more questions, let's thank Murali. Murali has been all the time supporting us for all the hangout sessions during course. If there are doubts, if there are things and internship, all these things, Murali does a wonderful job. He supports us. He is like a unsung hero or like a soldier working behind the scene. So thank you, Murali. Thank you to all your help and service. So with that, we would like to wish you all best of luck and good luck for this course and to rest of your career also. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, Dr. Amandeep. We will wind up the session now, sir. Let's join the other link.
Yeah, sure.